Yo, listen, nothing that I got was handed out. I be working in the studio and sleeping on the couch. People see me with a smile.
Don't be shy, baby.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Shy Prophecy. Welcome to Shy Mixing. For those of you that saw my last video, welcome back to Shy Mixing. I'm ranting about compressors today. And since we're talking about compressors, I'm not doing an intro, I'm ready to rant. Please consider a like, comment, subscribe, and hit that noti bell to make sure you're notified whenever I'm posting new content. The first compressor on my list, Renaissance Compressor or R-Comp by Waves. To be honest, I only use this for vocals. There are better compressors for instruments, and I would never use this on the master fader. With that being said, the warm tone that this compressor brings to a vocal is second to none in my opinion. Waves took a very, very simplistic approach with this interface. Definitely a beginner-friendly compressor. Number 2, Empirical Labs Distressor by UAD. Much better all-around compressor, in my opinion, in comparison to the R-Comp, but I wouldn't use it as a replacement to the R-Comp in my vocal chain. With that said, the slight distortion it gives, the audio it's compressing really brings life and energy to the mix. The overall control that you have with this compressor, I definitely have to mention. A little less beginner-friendly, but an extremely useful compressor to have in your arsenal. Number 3, Pro C2 by Fab Filters. It's probably one of the most well-rounded compressors I've used. The visual approach this plugin uses to represent the gain reduction and threshold is very unique to itself, and definitely unlike most compressors I've come across. Another thing that I have to mention has to be the sidechain EQ it has built into it. Sidechain EQing is something I'm going to get into in another video that deserves its whole own separate video, but put simply, it's super easy to make the compression react to any frequency you desire to reduce with this compressor. Number 4, V-Comp by Waves. This is another vocal-centered compressor. I use this on every single vocal I mix, whether it's my own or other artists. Definitely a compressor you would use for reduction early on in your vocal chain, but not something I would use to glue a vocal into the mix later on in your chain. There are 100% better compressors on this list for instrumentation, but for vocals, it's too good at leveling everything out cleanly to not have in your arsenal. Very simple, and definitely the most user-friendly plugin on this list. You can push this one a lot harder without drawbacks in comparison to the other compressors. Number 5, and definitely a slept-on plugin that everybody can use completely free. TDR Kotelnikov by Tokyo Dawn Records. I had to put this one on the list. This is by far the best free compressor I have ever come across that solely specializes in peak reduction. You can use this on vocals, instruments, the master fader, even on master projects if you want to. Very simple and user-friendly interface, and it also comes with a filter to change what the threshold reacts to, just like the Pro C2. I don't want to go on and on about this compressor, but download it. Download this compressor. It's free and it's really useful. Extremely useful compressor. Absolute banger of a plugin. But yeah, that's my top 5 compressors for mixing. We're gonna have to have a whole other video for mastering and more specific types of compressors. And I didn't even get into multi-band compressors. That's a whole different thing. But if you made it this far, thank you. I appreciate it. And until next time, bye.